So Mondays, the phone lines are open for our callers to start calling in. The phone number will be right there on the screen. Look out for it. Start dialing right away. Our producers are ready to take your calls and, of course, link you directly to the live studios. Let's start off with the front pages of This Nigeria. That's our first paper for a Monday morning. 2027 heat over APC campaign council. Yes, we have an update on that story. We hear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's just still a statement, has asked that the campaign council list should be looked into again.
Looked into for more additions.
For more addition.
Okay,
for review.
Robust.
For a review of the personalities that were not there. We hear Minister Festus Keyamo wasn't there, so people said, okay, maybe he should be added. You have others are equally not there. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives.
It's looking like almost the who is who of Nigeria's political juggernaut.
Yes, but no comment has been made about the issues that have been highlighted, about the personalities that have been added, who should be, answering cases. Nobody has said anything about that. But the phone lines, like we said, are opened. Let's get your thoughts. Heat over APC Campaign Council, NDC, ADC, SDP, others under pressure to unveil comparable teams. Serap demands INEC disclose donation limits. That's another one. Dangote expands free fuel delivery. Marketers seek lower prices. And this is our topic. Let's focus on this, guys, because I was asking this question up until yesterday night. Why is it that our fuel price has all of a sudden remained stuck at
like
1,200 plus? Before the Strait of Hormuz, we're paying 900 and something naira.
800, I remember. 800
and something naira. Yeah. As I speak now, 75% of my salary goes to fuel. With my calculation.
It's not sustainable. Everyone is complaining. Barrister Ogogo was complaining earlier. Doesn't make sense. 75%. And there's a transfer of costs to goods and services too. I don't know how people are coping, but we need an intervention.
1,200 Binga. It's been going on. They said it will come down.
Dangote increased the gantry price last week by a few nairas, and the reason was FX volatility. I mean, when is it coming down?
I want to ask you.
As far as I'm concerned, the Straits of Hormuz is still... It's a stalemate. They're not exchanging guns.
No fire, no guns. So why is the fuel price not coming down? Why is it that, the funny thing, for those who are watching, please, let's throw it to you. Do the search now. Google. Check how much other African countries that were completing initially and drew a map of how much
they are not even oil producing.
Some are not even oil producing, but guess what? Their prices have come down. In Nigeria, I stand to be corrected, and we're throwing this out in the open. Challenge this conversation and tell us that, no, it has come down or it hasn't come down in other countries who initially were struggling with the increase in price or prices of premium motor spirit. What's going on?
You people that come from a long distance and then have to fuel your tanks, I really feel for you. I don't know if it's penny wise or pound foolish, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to drive the car. So whether I fill it once, I'm just kicking the can down the road. Whether I fill it or I buy 40K, or I will still have to buy petrol.
Or do what they call buy as you go. That's what Nigerians are doing. It's buy as you go.
But imagine you an olive, lump sum, once, almost $100 to fuel your tank. It's absurd.
We're spending a lot of money. Let's not even talk about it.
Bag off.
Start to do the math of how much we're spending.
And you have to come to work.
You have to move around.
I mean, and this job is not something you can do remotely.
Very soon we'll start considering that at this point.
I mean, if it's remote, let's use your house as a studio, because you will cook lots of delicacies.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
Put down water.
Well, it's just that I still have to transport myself all the way.
Oh, all of a sudden it's not convenient because you have to transport yourself. Now you see the sacrifice we make.
Move to Ogba.
Let's see more stories on the front page of This Nigeria. Stakeholders fault remittance of unclaimed dividends to DMO. Military neutralizes 40 terrorists, foil attacks, recover weapons.
Good news.
That's good news. There's also a video circulating online.
Yes, God bless you.
Yeah, of the military guys who
it was spontaneous.
Everybody started clapping.
Coming back from a peacekeeping mission, and very on Nigeria. We appreciate them in our hearts and on Armed Forces Remembrance Day, but just seeing them in a uniform, returning from a mission, and people applauding them
morale high.
The morale was high for their service. Brilliant video. We should use it. Maybe we'll find time to use it
maybe before we wrap up the show, we'll try as much as possible to have that that video up. Youth resort to gambling deepens poverty, crime risk in West Africa, according to a report. Benga, do you have anything to say about this, Benga?
I mean, you know, Nigeria is a country where you celebrate people, you have celebrities that can do things without consequences, and they don't even think about the moral responsibility or the higher good they're doing to the damage of people. Well, the government will look at it and say, look, the tax revenues we're getting from these gambling firms is a lot. So it's a positive, and there's a warning that comes with gambling, and it's 18 plus, it's an adult venture. So, but people don't know that the regulators need to do something about this, because it's becoming widespread. In every street corner, there's almost a gambling shop. There are youths. I remember when I was on radio, I had this topic on, and somebody called in and said, you know, if it wasn't because of this gambling, I would be living under the bridge, because that was the only way he could pay his rent. So they're selling hope to people. But the house would always win. It's not sustainable. You cannot always predict the outcomes. That's why it's called gambling for a reason. And the reason why I even raised that topic in the first place is because an apprentice stole money from his boss. He didn't win.
I remember how he's lavished.
He committed suicide. This one killed himself. And there are many cases like that. There are lives that have been destroyed. There are young Nigerians that think, you know, they can make a career out of this. They're not working. They're not going to school. They stake their school fees. So there's we really
it's very
need
addictive.
to
People lose everything.
Look at the
in one day.
psychology, and maybe it's a topic we can treat as...
I mean...
So the gambling challenge is also linked to our struggle with our inability to observe delayed gratification. We want things quick, we want things now. It's why people will fall for scams like MMM, and what's the most recent one? I've forgotten that one. How can I forget it?
So popular,
That's with a C, I think.
CBC.
Sibek.
Sibek. Thank you. It's why people fall for scams like that, because the idea of waiting, the idea of putting your money somewhere that will generate interest in the range of 18% or 19%, it's foreign to them. We like shortcuts, we like everything quick. So there's a moral decadence that is evidenced in the way our youths are resorting to gambling. They no longer, people don't want to work for money. It's why, how do you tell a young person who with one scam can make the money he will make from working in a corporate organization for 3 years, just by one scam? Anyway.
We have Francis from Ekiti. Good morning to you, Francis.
Yeah, good morning.
I hope your surname is not Father Onsi.
It's from Ekiti,
not from Osun State, okay.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice having you on the program today, and it's a beautiful topic that you guys are discussing. The issue of the fuel has become a headache for everybody in this country, and it seems that nothing government is doing about it. I can see from the dailies that the marketers are requesting for low price, but Dangote is saying they want to do free delivery. And the ripple effect of this thing goes back to everything that people are consuming. The market is affected, movement is affected, production is affected. Manufacturers are crying. Everybody is having issue with this fuel issue. In fact, I can't remember how long I have a savings from my construction work. Because even workers, common aboki, the laborers use in the site, you have to increase their pay because of cost of transportation and because of their feeding too. You have to increase everything. Everything has to, but the money is not coming in like the way it goes out. It goes out, and the government just fold and even with the citizens just fold our hand, feel like everything is okay. People just come up with different rules and go just keep governing us. We just take everything in the way we like. I can hear what you're saying. 75% of your salary is going on the fuel. How do we survive in this country? It seems that we are just surviving. We are not living in the country. It's a terrible situation we find ourselves as an oil-producing country.
All right.
No,
Thank you, Francis.
I told you guys that a friend of mine recently moved to the UK, actually my cousin. And I told you recently how he got his accommodation. He asked the same question the scholar just mentioned. He said, Joe, what are you doing there? Are you really living?
So you are just surviving.
Surviving.
A lot of Nigerians are living from paycheck to paycheck, and that is not life. And the government's excuse, or what they say, is we're giving more money to
Governors.
to governors. How does that change the fact that you could buy an egg, a crate of egg, for 900 naira a few years ago? Just a few years ago, not 10,000.
2 years ago.
Not 10 years ago. 3
years ago.
3 years ago. And it's now 6,000. So you giving more money to the governors, does that, what impact does it have on my purchasing power as an individual? You haven't affected my life positively.
Right.
Right.
I want us to quickly, because we're almost out of time, I want us to take the Guardian newspaper, because there's a big story there that's very important. It relates to what we've discussed this morning on the show. 14 years after our Ansari report, bloated agencies cost 1 trillion naira in 2026. In 2026 alone, bloated agencies have cost Nigeria 1 trillion naira.
Very pregnant.
Very, very pregnant. That's a topic that we should have.
That's why when we're talking,
even the committee to check the bloated agency,
they will still collect money.
The agency to make it further bloated.
So we have
not done anything.
We talked about the ministries. It's like a repetition. You have the Minister of Defense, right? You now have the Minister of State for Defense or so.
Yes.
You have that of State of, you have this, you have the National Assembly, which consists of course, the
Senate and the House.
The Senate and the House. And people have said, why do you have to, even the report, why do you have to, why do you need to have...
Let's look at the Ministry of Interior, for example. Do you know how many agencies, prison services, there under that ministry? And then look at the Coastal Road, for example. It wasn't created by an act of parliament. The Federal Ministry of Works that decided to have Coastal Road marshals. Money will be put aside for that. There was no act of parliament.
An agency will be set up.
Ministry of Mining. There's mining marshals.
There's mining marshals, mining guards. And then the forest guards that were set up recently. Under whose office are they in? And we hear that the forest guards are abandoning sheep already. They
say there are no hunger.
They say hunger won't kill them.
Catching them. It's not by... I mean, we really need to look at the size of government, and we want a more efficient type of government.
Let's see more stories on the front page of The Guardian. Mixed reactions trail APC's campaign council membership. New page 3. We've talked about that this morning. We had a guest, Barrister Jide Ologu, who broke it down nicely, looking at Nigeria's, sections in the Constitution and using it to explain further. Governors now pay wages with devalued naira, says Afenifere. Afenifere has finally spoken out. One of the things that we hear from this administration is we have given the government more money. Recently, what economists have done, many have called them true economists. And I was wondering, why are they calling them true economists? They said because they are economists who stand for true reflection of things, and then they're the ones who just like to speak based on numbers and statistics. But economists have said, we don't stand on either of the divide. Economists said it's an economist. Facts. And they've said that, listen, in short, let's ask ourselves, let's do it internally. 100,000 naira today is the new 20,000 naira. 100,000 naira
because what we've
is the new
seen is a
naira.
nominal increase in the value, but the true value, the purchasing power of that naira has reduced. And it looks like what they were getting in the past
was higher.
What was higher.
How do you
look
know?
at, if you do the conversion, the US dollar.
I think I use the minimum wage.
Yeah.
70,000 naira.
I want us, as we are wrapping up
feel
the
a
show,
tank?
we can't not but take the story on the bottom left corner of The Guardian. Taiwo Hassan is a Nigerian actor and a screenwriter.
Popularly known as Ogogo.
Ogogo, he died.
Sad.
Recently, his daughter had put out a video. I know what's even sad about his death is the fact that they found out he had stage 4 cancer barely 3 weeks before he died.
No checkup.
So it was just literally, the daughter did a video saying all the doctors are refusing to treat him because they say it's too far gone, and that they only just found out 3 weeks before. It degenerated so quickly. I pray for comfort for his family, for his fans, and the Nollywood industry. This has been a really hard year, if we're being honest. It's been like death upon death. Nollywood has taken a hit with Ike Ogbonna. I've forgotten the other lady who also died not too long after. Now him. There's been a lot of deaths. It's been a really heavy year.
Yeah.
So for everyone who has lost someone, we just pray that you find comfort in the memories that you've shared with them. Taiwo Hassan has left a beautiful legacy. We will always watch his movies and remember how much of a gift he is to us. A gift he was and is. And I use is because in the lives, exactly, his legacy lives on, and in the lives of people who love him, he never dies. And that's how we wrap up today.
Well said. Before we wrap up, we just need to wrap up with the video we talked about. The video has been circulating online showing the return of Nigerian soldiers from a mission keeping, and Nigerians couldn't hold but put their hands together for them. It's one of the first things you'd see, especially in public. Nigerians would always say, like Benga said, from their heart, but this is it being shown public.
Very heartfelt.
Yeah.
Moral. Hi.
We'll leave you with this video as we wrap up. Thank you so much for watching Breakfast Central.
And yes, shout out to the men and women of the Nigerian Armed Forces for doing the job they do. It's a very risky and dangerous job for keeping us safe and together as a country.